What's going on, champ? Let me elaborate a little bit on what fighting means, okay? I'm talking fighting on the field. Yeah, outside the field, locker room, whatever. Yeah, I had to defend myself, whatever. You got to do what you got to do. But I'm talking about I fought on the field. Do you understand? And that environment was the most, even up to this point, the most challenging environment for me because it really challenged me mentally, physically, and technically, right? The locker room, your teammates, that's mental coming at you, trying to break you down, right? And then on the field, when they're throwing drills at you to send you home, huh? When you're doing drills and on the fly, they bring you down to one touch, they bring you down to two touch, they bring you down to only left foot, huh? Right foot. How about juggling, huh? You know how many times I've heard coaches say, hey, juggling ain't gonna get you nowhere. Oh, really? Well, guess what, man? I witnessed people go home because they couldn't juggle a ball. Nah, football requires a lot of elements. Do you understand? You gotta be prepared. I coach the way I coach and I talk the way I talk because again, not every scenario is going to be like this, which I've learned because that is one of the toughest situations I have ever walked into. But I also appreciate that situation, you know what I mean? Because it really showed me what I was made out of. So you got to appreciate those types of environments as hard as they are, man, as brutal as they are, as long as you don't quit on yourself, as long as you go through the fire. You understand? And I fought on the field. And that's where all of my mental, physical, and technical strength came in. That's what I always talk about. Do you understand? So right now, whatever age you are, huh? You understand. Good luck. Yeah, go ahead. Concentrate on kicking that ball. What happens when you can't even touch a ball, huh? And somebody breaks you down mentally. You're gonna run home crying. Huh. That's why, no, young ones, you gotta train everything, mental, physical, technical. You gotta prepare yourself correctly. Do you understand? Not because of all the environments are gonna be like that, but it's for that one environment that you come across that is like that, and that's what you prepare for. You don't prepare for the other easy ones. No. You're preparing for that one. All right? I'm gonna talk to you in the next one.